Dome Sports Talk worldwide with some news for the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, y'all, I'm trying to make this short, but it's just how things change in the world of boxing. You got to be careful. I told you about how these guys, they have their products, the television stations, and they're selling you their product, right? But I'm going to have to state something about Gennady Golovkin. What's changed so rapidly, right? He was deemed as the most feared man in boxing. We're talking a few months ago, actually. A lot of boxing insiders felt differently, but he was still deemed that, sold as that. And I think he's probably the most wanted guy right about now. You're talking from, when back in about a year and a half ago or two, when Gennady Golovkin's team stated they'll fight anybody from 154 to 168, actually 175, but 168. And even his trainer, Abel Sanchez, said, hey, nobody ain't going to be able to stay in there with him. We'll go 12 rounds with him, right? Well, now, after his last two fights, which, he won, but after people seeing him fight somebody of quality, I think every contender or champion, for sure, from 154 to 168 wants to fight him now. Go figure. Every one of them. From 154 to 168 will be willing to fight him now. All right? Now, we know the names. That we know Lara at 154 has been saying he'll come up to 160 to fight him for a couple of years now, actively being ignored. So we know that one. We know Demetrius Andre ain't got a problem with it. The Charlo, I think Jamal, he's staying down. His brother going up. He's down with the program. See what I mean? All of them. Now. I'm not talking about, let us get ready and nothing. Now. Right now. All right? 160, where there was nobody, it was a ghost town there not too long ago, right? Daniel Jacobs, we know he wants a rematch now, doesn't he? Right? And a warranted one. Right? So we know we got that. Now, even Billy Joe Saunders, which they're going to have to get a unification about going on, right? So Billy Joe Saunders is actively going after the guy right now. He's saying, hey, I got a pen in my hand, and I'm waiting to sign the contract. Just send it. Okay? This is Billy Joe Saunders. Same guy who said about a year and a half ago to him and Chris Eubank Jr. will get beat on the same day by Golovkin. All of a sudden, he's actively going after Golovkin, right as we speak, right? So there's something in 160 that can happen. And we know the other guys that would fight him, the contenders, the right up under there, Tirano Johnson, he'll get with him. Chris Eubank Jr., he's up at super middleweight, but he said he's already going up and back and forth. So I'm sure he's willing. Andy Lee, I'm sure he's willing. These are guys that we didn't think, but are right there. And I'm missing somebody, too. I can't think of his name right now. In 168, we don't have to worry. Gilberto Ramirez has been calling him out for over a year. He wants some of it. James DeGale, as we speak, has said some good things. I might do an extra video on James DeGale. But he says, hey, 160, I only walk around a little bit higher than 168. So I can get down to 160 and fight him easily. Easily. And he also said that he'll go up or wherever he has to go to get with Andre Ward. Some real good stuff from him, right? But there you go. So James DeGale's right there. He'll do it. So you have a lot of people that are after Gennady Golovkin as we speak. And it's good because, like you say, man's 35. It's time to show and prove. And I told you guys, too, y'all better get that Canelo fight before something happened before. If somebody offered you $15 million, you probably should have took that because who knows what lies in store. It's a lot of good fighters out there. Now, let me make sure to get this clear about Gennady Golovkin. He still won them fights. He's still undefeated, right? And, you got to love him because he don't have to say much. He lets his hands do his talking. And, he got a good game. It's just when you're being sold as the best, the most feared, most, avoided, then you're going to have to show and prove because it is definitely the exact opposite right? Everybody wants a piece of the man right now. And so let's see how this is going forward. I just wanted to point out the fact that how things change, don't they? Most fear to like every got a line standing out in front of his gym. Line, people waiting in line days talking about, I'm trying to get to the left fire. Excuse me, man. Can I cut? You know what I'm saying? It's a trip, but that's boxing. That's the beauty of it. So let's just enjoy and see what happens. I'll give y'all info if I hear something. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, and I'm up out of here.